Okay, let's play our life now. We're gonna do step 4. I almost said day 4. Yeah, this whole game has been over 4 days. We grow like rapidly each day. Oh, so now Elio takes the TCSA intention. I hate you guys. You were sorting through things you collected on the beach throughout the day. Shortly, you looked up to see your moms approaching. They stopped in front of you and you smiled. Hey there, kiddo.
How are you?
Has anyone seen Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm doing really good. How about you? We're wonderful. They both sat down, squishing you between them. Ma leaned her head against yours, and Mom started rubbing your back soothingly. Nothing more was said at first, but Ma sighed contently. Mom looked at you wistfully. We're both really proud of you, Bunny. Was Ellie about to say something about a not-so-say-so game or something? Nah, I just thought the thing I said was gonna be a little mean. So I decided not to say it.
True.
You grow up to be more than we could ever have hoped. Let's see. I started tearing up. I'm not sure I deserve any of that glowing praise. Don't be mean to mommies. No, I would not be mean to mommies. I was gonna be mean to a chat member. You were touched they felt that way, but it felt like too much of a compliment out of nowhere. Of course you do. You tried searching your mind for the right words to explain the strange feeling twisting in your chest. Mom lightly brushed some of your hair. Turning your head, you looked from Mom to Ma. They both smiled encouragingly at you. You did the hard work raising me. Mom chuckled, and Ma wrapped an arm around your middle and squeezed you tightly in a side hug. My middle? Oh, like my tummy? That's the thing. It was never hard work. I loved every minute of it, and I don't think we'll ever stop.
Yes.
Well said. You're gonna have to accept how fantastic you are, whether you want to or not. Oh no! They're smiling encouragingly. They want me to seduce Kyra. I don't think that's why they're smiling encouragingly, Chief. Thank you. You stayed there quietly and contently, watching the sun set with your parents for a while. Until Mr. Holden called out to you. He was... Ooh, excuse me. He was still walking in your direction. We're talking and think we're gonna take a walk down the shore. Any of you wanna come? Automatically, you looked to your moms for what they were thinking. Mom glanced from you to Ma and smiled. That sounds good to me. Oof, my headphones are too shit. I'm so sorry, Annabelle. My one thought that I thought could have been happening was maybe his headphones weren't detecting them, maybe? Or they blew out.
That's fantastic.
Yes, that'd be very nice. My legs need some scratching. Or stretching. Whoa. Let's go. Thrilled, Mr. Holden threw out a Why can't I read? A thumbs up and began heading back the way he came in a light jog. Hey, don't leave us in the dust. Elio was pretending that he wasn't caught by TCSA when he clearly was, so chat was roasting him. Oi. I need an Elio translator. Cliff kept going forward but flipped around, walking backwards across the sand so he could face you again.
No worries.
We wouldn't leave without you. And now you're saying yeah, Twi is right, thanks, you're so cool and maidenful. Alright, we'll catch up. Ready to go? How dare you translate me wrong, Twy. Ready to go? Uh-huh. Both of your moms held a hand out to you. Chuckling, you gave them each one, and you all strolled back to the rest of the group. I'm not cool, I made in full. I mean, thank you, but you really don't have to say I insist Twy. I literally just typed in chat Twy. When Liz was in reach, Ma used her free hand to pull her into it, too. Liz shook her head, but her mouth quirked into a smirk, and she didn't resist. Together as a family, you followed behind the others, hand in hand. Your feet squished into the wet sand as the waves rolled over them, and you didn't have a single care in the world as more and more stars began to dot the sky. Once the sun had long been out of sight, it was finally time to pack up. The closing of the day and the ever-approaching end of summer seemed to intertwine. It caused a quiet, reflective mood to blanket over the group. Did you guys hear that? A quiet, reflective mood. On the beach, Terry and Miranda took turns compressing Cove in a hug before moving on to do the same to you. You chuckled, still overjoyed that you got to see them today. I'm sorry we have to go already. My parents are here. That's okay. Delio doesn't want people to know he complimented me. What is that supposed to mean? It means shut up. Twy gets maidens. We've known forever. He can't hide it anymore. Bless. No, that is wrong. Quiet, reflective. Me when I'm looking in the mirror at midnight. You see in a bit, Adamello. Still, I wish we could help clear this all up. Don't worry about it. Just thanks for coming out today. It was cool having everyone here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm super glad we came. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. Nodding, you turned your attention to Terry. She wore a large grin on her face and held a hand out for a low five. You obliged.
See you later.
He said see you in a bit, but apparently I'm a liar, so who knows. Thank you for accurately translating that for me, Twy. For once in your life. I appreciate it. After that, they walked away, waving to you and Cove as they went down the shore. Cove waved quietly, back with a small smile on his face. Have a safe trip back, or I'm happy I got to see them, I think. You looked at Cove, he nodded.
Me too.
Taking you by surprise, Terry jumped and twisted around. She kept up with Miranda by walking backwards. Oh my god. I'm reflecting and came to the conclusion that Lynn is the cutest. Gay! You love to see it. She kept the mood of your farewell light by shooting finger guns at you and Cove. Miranda bumped her with a hip. It left everyone with a laugh just before they disappeared down the bend. Aww. Funny? I've also done reflecting, and I have come to the conclusion that LU is the cutest 5 ever. Gay!
Come on.
Hey, Cove, could you come here? Both of your parents were motioning for you. 2 of you went to them. I've also done reflecting, and I have come to the conclusion that I am maidenless. Naruhodo. Tons of things ended up at the beach over the course of the day, so there was still so much to pick up, and the parents needed help. I'm only gay on days ending in Y, Bun Bun. So every day? Yes, that does end with Y. Every day does end with Y. With a nod, you got to it, stuffing various things into bags and bundling them up in towels. Once things were ready to go, everyone filled their arms with as much as they could carry. Absolutely no one wanted this to be a back and forth kind of task. The walk back home ended up being mostly quiet. Each person seemed to be feeling the effects of the day. A cool breeze carried you across the sand and onto the road. Correct. There was a sigh of relief from what felt like the group as a whole when they arrived back to the neighborhood. Baxter carefully placed what he had been carrying on the ground. Thank you so much for helping with that.
Thanks.
No, thank you for allowing me to join today. You all shared with me. Helping to carry it back is the least I can do. What a gentleman! Ma nodded and the others started collecting their things from his pile. Baxter, meanwhile, stepped over to you and Cove. Oh, thank you for the hug pats. It really was a pleasure getting to know you both this summer. His head tilted towards you and he smiled warmly. Baxter offered you his hand. I'm gonna side hug him. It took a moment, but after shuffling what you were carrying, you were able to free one of your hands enough to pull Baxter into a quick hug. He genuinely laughed and looked at you fondly when you let go. What the hell? What? I can't hug my homies goodnight. I think we did end up as good friends.
Glad to hear it.
I wholeheartedly agree, Bunny. I enjoyed this vacation immensely thanks to you. Baxter turned to shake Ko's hand this time. He was a little incredulous for a moment, but then Ko eventually shifted what he was carrying and took Baxter's hand. Okay, I finally got my working headphones. Yes, the awesome voice. Yeah, welcome, Watermelon! It wasn't long, but it was a solid handshake. Baxter was clearly pleased. I wish we had more time together, but it was still a nice ride. While it lasted, would happily do it all over again. Bye, Baxter. I don't know, Cove. I'm not comfortable with touch. We were dating for like 3 months before I can kiss you. Dab me up, Baxter. Listen, it's just a hug! I would not have kissed him if that were an option. Yeah, it was just a hug. Come on. You can't hug your homies goodnight. Yeah, bye. Baxter nodded and walked a few steps towards his condo. He then stopped and waved.
Goodbye.
Baxter sauntered away completely and disappeared inside the condo to return to his own things. His time with you and your family and friends ending. No! He paused for a moment, staring at where he went. But afterwards, you looked back over at the rest of the group. I can't cause all my homies are on the internet. Well, that's what digital hugs are for. Virtual hugs, like that one GIF. Me and Liz were just going inside your house. You couldn't spot Kyra or Mr. Holden anywhere, but the door to their house was wide open. Mom approached you with an amused look on her face. Seems like you're holding up some Holden thing. Oh my god, Mom. Virtual hugs, yeah. I give you all a virtual hug. Surprised, you glanced down to take a quick inventory of what you were holding. Mom was right. Some of it belonged to the neighbors. I love Mom. Of course you would. She said a twi joke. Would you mind dropping it off now? Can do. It's not a problem. Thank you very much. Cove took a few steps towards his house and stopped, waiting for you.
Good night.
Night, Cove. I'll see you inside, Bunny. Night. You caught up to Cove, and together you went over to his house. Walking in the front door, you saw Kyra and Mr. Holden busily unpacking already. Things were scattered on counters, and they were moving around each other, putting the items away. They both lifted their heads when Cove closed the front door. Hey. It's nice seeing you again already, Bunny. Yeah, it sure is nice seeing you guys again after how you guys caught me sleeping with Cove last night. Yeah, totally not awkward at all. Her teasing tone brought a light smile to your face. You hefted the stuff in your arms a little closer. I ended up with things of yours from the beach.
Oh,
Oh, thanks for getting that to us. You can put it, here on that coffee table. Mr. Holden pointed at the surface he was referring to, and you immediately left what didn't belong to your family there. Mommy, hi, I'm single. Oi. Coop put his own things down on the floor, just at his feet, wading through everything strewn about to reach his parents. Awesome, did they give you the talk? They sure did! Putting your family's stuff on the ground for a moment, you dusted your hands off and straightened up. You needed a second of rest and a minute to resituate it all. You went over to where the others were too. Kyra opened her arms wide, wanting to hug you. You accepted. I'll accept it. Happily, you went to her. She held on tightly. Over the years, you were able to form a good rapport with her. You were grateful for that. This Thundercross split attack. Timeout and then try one. Go to church. Okay, that's even better. Let's go. Down bad. Saw the notif and had to come in immediately to see how bad you were being. You could feel in her hug how much Kyra had grown to care about you. It brought an affectionate smile to your face. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was a blast. That's even better. How is that better than Thundercross split attack? Smacketh, bun bun. Oh. Wanna get Thundercross split attack? No, I do not. I do not want to get Thundercross split attacked. But you know what? I can Thundercross split attack you guys. Oops. Listen, if simping for Kyra is a crime, then I'm a repeat offender. You sure are! Time to get bunked! Bunk, 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 bunk! Bunk, 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 bunk! Bunk, 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 bunk! Bunk, bunk, bunk! Bunk, bunk, bunk! Death row it is. Going to horny jail. Bunk! Ow, ow, ow. Please no hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Ben's so cute when he bonks chat. Oi. I'd let Kyra jail me. Go hydrate! It's no problem. I had fun too. Kyra eventually released you, but patted the tops of your shoulders as a final gesture. Oh, thank you for that. Have pats and hydrate. That hydrates for you, Twy. Yeah, hydrate.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
I'm so sorry, Moggy, but Twy was being down bad in chat, so I needed to bunk chat. But welcome back!
Thank you.
Every time I've gotten to come by, it's been an absolute joy. Things really couldn't have worked out better. Why is Kyra being affectionate to you? Life is unfair. Well, I guess she's just not into you, Twy. Mr. Holden took a step closer to you. Kyra moved aside to let him say goodbye too. He grinned. Skill issued. Thanks for always being such a friendly neighbor. And not just right now, but for as long as I've known you. I didn't always make it easy, but you and your family are good people. I really, truly appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Thanks again, Bunny. So much. I mean, I don't think I'm just Cove's friend right now, Holden. Too far, but... Oi! No! Uh-oh. Damn it. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh, bunny ears. There you go. I guess she's not into you. You brought this onto yourself, Lagomorph, just like you brought it onto you. Poor Maul gets caught in the crossfire. Truly, I am suffering more than why. Elio got cucked. I did not get cucked. I didn't even want this. At that, Mr. Holden reached over and gave you a soft pat on the top of your head. Yeah, you're good people too. He smiled softly. Mr. Holden looked away for a moment and sniffled. When he met your gaze once more, his mouth pulled into a wide, happy grin. I'd let Kara pat you. Oh, I'm sure you would. Then, it means a lot to me. Mr. Holden was staring at you, but his gaze seemed far away. Maybe he was looking back at who you used to be, the 8-year-old he had asked to be his son's new friend.
See you.
Bye, Bunny. He smiled softly. Then Cove took a step forward. He gestured to his pile of things he had carried into the house. Oh, hi there, smallest waffle! Welcome, welcome!
Don't worry about it.
I'll put stuff away in a few minutes. Right, I need to go do the same with my family. He met your gaze, so Cove, Derek, and Baxter? Uh-oh. I don't want to hear what he heard about me from Derek. I figured. Cove walked you to the door and held it open. Taking one last check around to make sure you had all your things to bring home, you went into the road. He leaned his body against the doorframe, not following you out. So, this is it, huh? Actually, that's not what I mean. His expression twisted and he shook his head a bit, like he was trying to banish the pensive thoughts. God damn it, you beat me to the joke. It's
Bye.
a very good joke. I'll just say bye. No! Aren't we dating, Cove? Bye. I'll see you soon. Okay, good. Yeah, give me the see you soon. Don't just give me a bye. Give me a talk to you later. Your mouth pulled into a soft smile, and you weren't sure who you were trying to reassure more. One of his hands grabbed onto the door handle and firmly held it. He was stopping himself from coming along with you. Aww. As you walked over to your own front door, you stopped. Turning around, you spotted Cove right where you left him. You laughed quietly to yourself. Cove better see you soon, SMH, right? For a small pause, you both stared at each other from across the street. Don't just give me ya bye? Oi, I didn't see that! You put the remaining stuff from the beach down on the step, and almost tripped bolting across the road. The next thing you knew, you were diving into Cove's arms, wrapping your arms around his middle. The force of it all knocked you both loudly into the doorway. Oh, see ya, loser! Hey! But neither of you cared. You both held each other tightly, and you could feel Cove resting his cheek on the top of your head. Are you halfway to being friends?
Night.
You smelled like salt water and sunscreen and like home. It was a while until either of you thought to separate. Aww, so cute, the babies. Slowly you made the trek home and collected what you left on the step into your arms again. Things couldn't be dragged out any longer. After one more shared smile, you opened the door and went inside, shutting it behind you. Why is Elio talking in the third person? A few steps in, you saw your family gathered in the living room. They were still busy unpacking and cleaning. You added the things you brought to the pile on the kitchen counter. Elio is so cute! Alright, I can get rid of Shinny mode now. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to turn green. There we go. accidental turning green. You know how it is. It ain't easy being greeny. Mom stood up, rubbing her eyes a bit. She yawned loudly. I'm bushed. How about we finish the rest of the chores tomorrow? Yes, honestly, it's too late for this. Didn't mean to turn green. Typical Shinny behavior. Hey!
Thanks.
Please and thank you. Mom put her hands on her hips and turned to assess the room. Ma was not one who liked to leave a mess about, but she sighed.
All right.
I suppose we can make an exception to the usual rule. It has been a really long day. Liz grinned contently. Lee wasted no time in skipping over to you and hooked you into a side hug. Starry beanie boy. Oh, thank you for the head pads, Annabello. Good night. 1 out of 4,000 Elio streams will be green. I feel like the odds are even lower, unfortunately, with everyone redeeming Shinny mode. Ugh. It's not even a shiny. It's just a Shinny. I hope you had the loveliest of dreams of you-know-who. Lovely. Lee ended that sentence with a wink and a hearty laugh. She let you go. That's a beautiful start of a poem. I am not saying good dreams because I was picking up on some feelings for Baxter back then that I'm not quite too fond of, so I'll just laugh. That comment was pretty much exactly what you were expecting out of her, and for several moments you couldn't stop laughing. Lee giggled, happy that you were also enjoying her teasing. White Elio is shiny, green Elio is normal. Hey! She playfully nudged you with her elbow. The grin on her face widened. Just double checking. You know what Lee means? Cove, not Baxter. Hey. Step away from the cousin, Baxter. Don't worry. Your private thoughts are safe with me. Eh. Or a threat. Eh? What is that? What is that gif? Grime? Oh, it's a muck. Is that a muck? Yeah, family forever. Lee leaned in close to whisper in your ear. It didn't fail to catch the teasing look on her face.
Aww.
Elbow, Grimer, oh. Oh, Grimers! Oh, okay. I am so bad. I suck. Mario does not equal green Mario. It checks out. Exactly. There's no escape. That got a laugh out of you. You lightly pushed her shoulder. Fake Pokemon fan, I really am. Lee stretched her arms high over her head. She yawned loudly and looked at you with tired eyes. I think that's my cue to head to bed. Bye! Well, those are some adorable Grimer emotes. I think so too. Have fun sharing the room with Liz. She laughed at that and Lee shuffled off towards the guest bedroom. Before you had a chance to do anything else, you could feel the top of your head being tapped. You spun around to see Liz smirking. Nighty-night, I'm heading to bed too. It's been a long day and I have a lot to prepare for tomorrow. Grimer, I hardly know her. Elio probably. Exhaling, you automatically started fixing the back of your hair. When Liz didn't immediately walk away, you smiled softly at her. Everything okay? Her gaze moved away, and you knew she had more to say. You waited patiently for Liz to compose her thoughts. Oh, thank you for the hair pats. Hold on. Thank you for the hide, wait. Oh damn, and to take a moment. You're just spoiling me now. I'm gonna put my sandwich. Spun in my chair a bit too hard. Ooh. I even took a bite out of my sandwich. You're just spoiling me now, Anakin to Darth Vader. I am your father. Spoilers! It's been a good summer. It was nice to come back home. You nodded and Liz gave you a teasing nudge as you went by. Amused, you turned and watched her go. Oh, I'm a dumbass. No, don't worry about it, Otaker. You're all good. Your words, not mine. Love you, baby brother. I love you too. Liz stopped walking and stared at you for a moment. She smiled softly at you. Get some sleep soon. Morning will be here faster than you know it. I will. When Liz was out of sight, Mom started up the next conversation over her shoulder. Aren't you heading up to bed too? I want to finish getting everything cleaned up.
What?
Are you sure? It can wait. Gives you extra downforce, get spoiled, nerd. Oi! Glancing around the room a moment, the disarray made you feel a bit twitchy. You had a feeling that you'd sleep sounder if you took your time cleaning before bed. Elio is only able to say, love you too, cause Shiloh hurtless. Hey! Yeah. That is not me agreeing with what you said, by the way, Twi. That's just me reading the visual novel that I am playing. Ma came over too, smiling understandably. She pulled you into a big hug.
Love you.
Alright, you do what you need to. I love you. Oh yeah, I did the check during my game switch. So we're good. When you were done hugging Mom pulled you into another hug. Their actions, basically handing you off to the other, had you laughing jovially. Elio seeing Liz sad because of Shiloh. She's me for real.
I love you.
I love you too. Aww. They both couldn't resist taking turns hugging you again. Your smile widened. It felt good to be so loved. Good night, kiddo. Sleep tight. Good night, sweetie. Night. After that, your moms headed off towards their bedroom down the hall. You were about to turn the other direction when you heard Mom's voice. Can't relate. Hey, Twi! I love you! Hey, Small as Waffle! I love you! Hey, Sundorf! I love you! Hey, the Overtaker too! I love you! Shut up. After that, your moms headed off towards their bedroom down the hall. You were about to turn the other direction when you heard Mom's voice. Where's my love? Hey, Adamello! I love you! Thank you for the head pats, Twi. And thank you for the head pats, Overtaker. No, you. Don't let the the bed bugs bite. I want love. Hey, Muggy, I love you. Hey, Jackie, I love you. You heard Ma chuckling as you watched them go with a smile. It was a while later when you were finished putting everything away. You didn't rush the process at all. Your sleeping hours may have been cut into, but you felt so much better getting this done. You sighed contently, gazing at the organized living room and kitchen, before you could take a well-earned break on the couch. Something out the window caught your eye. Your feet brought you back in front of the large windows spanning the length of the back wall. You stared out into the hills behind your house. As if on cue, your phone came on, alerting you of a new notification. It was Cove. Wanna hang out on the hill tonight? Ooh, okay. You mean don't let the bed bats bonk? I'm gonna bonk ya if you don't get a good night's sleep. Something inside told you that this was the right kind of night to take a trip out there. You sent him back a very quick message. Treasure this moment, everyone. Oh, bonk chat. Chat! Chat! I love you! I love you too, homie. You're welcome, chat. And I'm sorry, dwarf, I guess. Let the love sink in like a bat on the face. I love you! I love you, chat! Ow. I'm Batman. You making moves. I'll accept bonk love. Elio bonks. Hey Barn, I love you! I love this abusive house. I mean Elio's stream. Hey! If I ever see Barn, I'll know that he saw Elio if he has a cast. He said the thing. Indeed. Yeah. You went over to the front door and, stepping over the threshold, you gave the living room one last glance over your shoulder. Then you shut the door behind you. Silently, you made your way to the poppy hill. You all heard it. This is not a drill. This is a bunny. A cute one. Well, thank you. With light steps in the dark, you walked across the hills behind your house. Up ahead, at the very top, silhouetted beneath the night sky, was a familiar figure already waiting there. Smiling, you wondered just how he always got there first. He even had the advantage of living closer. Then again, and maybe it was only in your mind, but somehow, Cove was intrinsically linked with this place. After all these years, it would be weird to scan this horizon and not find him there, as surreal as the shore without the sea. The distance between you was growing shorter by the second. Hearing the grass and earth crunch under your feet, Cove turned. A grin spread over his face as he saw you. You took your place standing behind him on the crest of the poppy hill, looking out over the ocean. Same as you'd done on countless times since he'd first arrived, when you'd found him on this very same spot. Cove is linked to this place. I use Zelda to this place. Actually, Elio is evil. He's Ganondorfed to this place. Hey! Well, hey, if I'm Ganondorfed, then that's good, because I'm hot.
Bunny.
He had officially broken the silence, the spell that had held you both in place. You looked at him expectantly. There's something I've always kind of wondered about. You know what? Fair. So you get it. He cocked his head, giving you a sidelong glance. What do you think about when we met? I was just a kid you'd never seen before, bawling his eyes out on the hill next to your house. He chuckled, his eyes drifting towards the sea beyond, before flicking back to you. The way his gaze pulled back to you made it clear that he was genuinely invested in the topic. His gaze implied that he was gay for me. This means I'm the navvy of this place and annoy Link constantly. Hey, listen! Luckily for him, you remembered what initially struck you in that moment. As if it had only happened yesterday. I mean, unlike fucking Bowser, I have seen a lot of Ganondorf's What do you mean, unlike Bowser? Hey! Well, I remember noticing your very bright green hair. Hey, listen! Oi, kite kure! Dang, Elio beat me. Cove burst into genuine laughter at your reply. I've never seen anyone simp for Bowser except you. That sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. You're not looking in the right places. Yeah, there's a lot of places where people simp for Bowser. I've seen people simp for Bowser. Plenty of people. Thank you. Too many people, in fact. Thank you. No, I'm looking in the right places. Hey. Have you seen human Bowser art, though? I mean, I love him in any form. I guess that's fair. It did kind of stand out. Sighing a bit, you continue to reminisce about that first meeting. People that only simp for Bowsette and not Bowser in his natural habitat are cowards. I also remember feeling bad about what was happening. I remember that too. He ran a hand through his hair, and you knew his line of questioning wasn't at an end even before he spoke again. I generally hated the Bowsette meme, same category as Clussy, but the Clussy do be honky dog. Hey! I heard Bowser simping and I was summoned. Hey, let's go! Let's go! Yeah, Bowsette is mid, Boosette is bomb. I like Boosette, but I like Bowser even more. Like, just in his natural habitat. Seriously though, hated the Clussy thing. Yeah, I did not like the Clussy thing.
I mean...
Do you remember what you thought about me, you know, as a person? Was I annoying or mean? You were perfect. I wanted to get to know you. There's no option here that says I wanted to bully you, unfortunately. So I guess I'll go with I wanted to get to know you. Cove's eyes widened, openly amazed by your response. You liar. You were bullying Cove. I was defending him with all my heart. Yes, I know. I'm not hiding from that fact that when we first met, I bullied him.
Really?
Really? I don't know what I did to deserve that. It's nice of you. Cove's hand drifted to the scar on his arm. His fingers unconsciously gliding over the mark. No, I did not archive the Smasher Pass stream. Yeah, there is no record of it. It was much less noticeable than it had been when the neon pink cast had first come off, shrunken gradually over the years as his body healed, then dwarfed in comparison to his growing body. Still, his fingers came back to it without thinking. I like Bowser too much. Good! It's what Bowser deserves. He deserves to be simped for. He gave a half smile, not meeting your eyes. Unsurprising. Yeah, I ain't putting that stuff up for good. I feel bad now. The thoughts I had were, well, considering what you were thinking, I come across as a lot worse of a kid. You didn't like me?
No.
No, it definitely wasn't that. It was the fact that you pushed my head in the sand. Cove lifted his head up, finally committing to meet your eyes fully once more. Elio is a coward and doesn't admit who he wants to smash. I remember you that day. I remember it really well. I don't think I'd ever be able to forget. I can picture the way you looked back then, when I first saw you standing right here. I still know the expression on your face when you chose to sit with me in the grass as you plunged my head into the sand. He chuckled self-derisively, interrupting his own monologue. Cove lifted his head up from the sand. Wait, is that why he likes sand so much? Is it because of me pushing his head in the sand? Did I, like, give him some sort of weird fetish? You scared me at first. I figured I'd be alone out there until I had to face my dad again. And then suddenly another kid appeared out of nowhere. It was startling, but I got over that fast. You were a strange person in a strange place, but in that moment, you were exactly what I needed. Somebody that could bully me. Someone I could talk to freely about what was happening and how it made me feel. And you listened to me. You stayed with me. He sighed, then bit his lip as he gave a small smile. I was a little bit spoiled growing up. You could just call it Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, wait. It wasn't bad. You were dealing with a lot. Why are you blocking me? Cove tilted his head to the side, smiling softly at your defense of his smaller self. Sand fetish? No, Elio gave him a sand fetish. No need to call it a fetish. Elio, I will, you know what? Hey! What? What? He looked off again, seeking clarity for his thoughts in the expanse of the night sky. What I'm trying to say is, when I was younger, I viewed myself basically as the center of the universe. I didn't even imagine it wasn't like that.
I mean...
Things don't simply happen. That would be weird, according to my little kid brain. It made far more sense that everything in my life had a specific connection to me somehow, right? Stop bullying my brother. How is Cove your brother? How is Cove your brother? He sought affirmation in you. Wavy brows raised as he tried to explain his childlike love. His mom is my mommy. Holy shit. Yeah, hydrate, please. Please hydrate. So, at the time, you felt almost unreal. Like, you weren't just anyone, some other kid who happened to live in that neighborhood with your own whole life that wasn't connected to Cove Holden. No, to me, you were there so that you could find me when I was lost. Why are you bullying me? I'm right. But it turns out you were there for that. You were trying to find me because something had sent you specifically to do that. I just didn't expect it to be my dad. You are the ones causing global warming. Hydrate for once. I guess he knew more about what I needed than I thought. He chuckled, shaking his head as he shook off the thought. Are you causing Elio hot? Eh? I kind of expecting it all to vanish like a dream when that night was over. I would wake up and everything would be the same again.
That's...
I'd be back in my bed at home, my real home, with both my parents. The future was something I couldn't picture anymore. I didn't know what school would be like when I went back, or the table where I'd eat breakfast the next morning, or anything. Twi, I swear. Where is the shun command? I couldn't imagine it. How could I think it was something actually happening? I couldn't grasp my new reality. It was too much for me to hold all at once. So I never thought I'd see you again. Then Cove beamed at you, his eyes shining bright. And I never ever would have been able to guess that 10 years later, when I was a grown-up, the two of us would still be together. I'm so glad I met you. I feel the same about you. But the smile faded from his face as his eyebrows drew together. Oh, yeah, he's like feeling uncertain because things are changing again. That was the worst day of my life at that time. The day my family broke apart. It was too heavy for me to even think about. I felt that way for I don't know how long. Cove baby. He held a hand over his heart, connecting with the pain he'd felt as a child, and looked at you earnestly.
It's okay.
But that was never really true. Things have only gotten better with me, and with Dad and Mom. It was the change we all needed. His eyes were growing misty. So, when I remember that time right now, it's not the point that my life was over. It was only the moment that I met the man I was gonna be with. When I was crying to a stranger over what I thought I'd lost, I didn't have any idea that he would be the one thing in the world that I actually wouldn't be able to live without. Go. I never want to lose you. You won't. Hug. He reached out to wrap your arms around Cove. He opened his arms and clasped you to his chest. His grip was tight and reassuring. Cove sighed contently. His voice was as delicate as the petals on the poppies which crowned this hill. Yeah, Mr. I love Baxter. Hey, I love Cove too! Hey, Bunny. I'm so grateful that you were there, even when I wanted to run away. You didn't even know what to say back to that. His heartfelt appreciation left you speechless. You love Baxter more, you fiend. Hey! I don't know! He tilted his head up, thoughts lost in the sparse clouds above. I wonder how late it is. I guess it doesn't really matter. My dad is fine with me being out whenever. Yeah, you can still text your dad about what you're doing. I'm gonna text my mom. That sets up a good precedence for him to do it. He might appreciate it. I can accept preferring Bowser over Mario, but Baxter over Cove, hey! You'll see, you'll all see. We'll get to Baxter's route and then you'll rule the day. Twy.
I guess.
You'll appreciate him. Probably. You were pleased to see Cove slip his phone out of his pocket and type away at it. You also brought your phone out long enough to shoot off a text. They wouldn't see it anytime soon, but they'd be in the loop once they were up. Are you gonna lay in the grass now? Wow, how'd you know? It's clearly not written by me. My option would be, you can text your dad, I'll text your mom. Hey! Hydrate! Lucky guess, Cove. If it's with a chuckle, Cove plopped down onto the ground and laid on his back. His usual way of spending time there. I'll lay down and snuggle with him. You lowered yourself against Cove's side in the grass and wrapped an arm over his chest. Cove smiled at you and used his free hand to cradle your face. The both of you fully settled in to relax on the hill. It felt like just the beginning of one of your nightly outings, but then you realized the sun was peeking out of the... Damn, we've been out here all night? There was the sit on the chest option again. Yeah, what's up with that? Cove spoke up with a disbelieving tone. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Smoggy.
Huh.
It really was late. Your neighbor wasn't a stranger to being awake at dawn. However, not like this. He was normally an early sleeper, early riser. God, he's so different from me. I'm a night owl. This unexpected sunrise particularly awed him. The two of you watched on silently as the sun began to light the world. Alright, that one. I'd like hydrate! Damn, Twy is being really unhinged today. I guess he really missed Kyra. Cove then propped himself up on the backs of his arms and looked at you with a soft expression on his face. Do you want to go back home? I could carry you if you're too tired. I'd rather stay a little longer. You couldn't resist a yawn, but you were serious. It couldn't be time to go already. Cove chuckled affectionately and gripped you a little more.
I get it.
Okay, but it's been a long day. We've done a lot of things, like, really a lot. It has to end sometime. Does it really have to end? Yeah, I don't think there's anything either of us can do about that one. But we can stay if you want to. Cove Ugh. Cove smiled brightly at you, as warm as the new rays of sun that were tickling your skin. You made me redeem Shinny, and I can't even redeem the Kyra command. Sorry about that, Twilight. Here. You want me to redeem the Kyra command? Here. Where is it? In all of my generosity, here you go.
I'm a bug, I'm a vermin, squish
Thank
me!
you. In that moment, you couldn't have appreciated him being there more. You're welcome. I'll situate myself to be comfortable. Good morning, Cove. He gave you a bent smile and went for the opposite sentiment.
Good night.
The two of you remained together on that familiar poppy hill. When you first met until the world began to fade and blur, you were falling asleep. Twine financial shambles after the sound redeems. A few more gentle words drifted into your consciousness.
See you tomorrow.
Your eyelids dripped, but you felt good. You were safe and relaxed. Everything that had come before this had reassured you of that. You were confident that when you opened them again, things would be okay. Aww. You opened your eyes. Instead of the walls of your room, you were surrounded by open sky. It was not soft pillows and sheets underneath you, but the bed of earth and grass that you'd taken last night. God, that must... sleeping in the grass, oh, my skin's gonna be... Ugh. The day welcomed you with a shining sun, a refreshing breeze, and the chirping song of birds. You cupped your face with your hands as you sat up, feeling the imprints of the blades of grass leaving lines into your cheeks.
Bunny!
Touching grass? More likely than you think. Sorry, Cove, I will have to disappoint you. Hearing your name, you lowered your hands and looked around. There he was, your most influential neighbor, Cove Holden. Ah! Oh my god, it's so cute! What a pretty CG! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm saving a screenshot of that. So pretty! He had made himself very comfortable, laying on his stomach with jewelry and shoes taken off and a flower in his hands. I mean, keep in mind that the wedding thing was DLC, so I'm pretty sure this is the last original scene. Oh, really? Good morning. Oh my god, the smirk! Looking so good! Good morning to you too. Oh, that reminded me of me and my best friend after graduation. Wasted as fuck, we woke up in the park. Good memories. Oh my god, look at him! Cove laughed, tickled at the overall situation and simply being able to spend time like this. Damn! Jesus Christ! That face! That look on his face, Jesus! Baxter could never. Told you I'd see you tomorrow. It's the exact same day, Cove. Pretty safe bet. We see each other nearly every day. Well, thank you for the hydrate, Twilight. I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. I'm also gonna check in on my uncle. Okay. He was in his room watching TV, so it was just a quick checkup. You know it's bad when Twy is redeeming Hydrate during our life, or tell ye Sophie too. So, smiling, you shook your head and left Cove to his victory. Cove turned his head up to the sky, his expression content. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day. I'll have to come up with something to do to make the most of it. He trailed off, blinking slowly in the sunlight. Someday, when we're even older than we are now, I wonder what we'll end up remembering this moment for. What will we feel when we look back at it? Will it be the same as what we're feeling right now?
It's nice.
I can't see what the future is gonna look like again, but I think that's alright. Wow, what a mean thing to say! Jesus Christ. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Cove turned back to you, nodding in full agreement. He eyed the hills sprawling out before you and down below, where the wild hill and nature gave way to civilization. Your home and Cove's lay down at the bottom, neatly filled among the other houses in the neighborhood. Cove said nothing, but fixed you with a deliberate and meaningful look. As much as I like it here, it's okay if we leave now. We can always come back and see the poppies and the fireflies again, right? What a mean thing to say, Elio to his chat, including Twy, who keeps talking about cooking Cove for his mom. Twy! Yo, oh my god, what did you drink today, Twy? There's something in the water supply where you're at or something. I can't redeem that much Bob chats. Jesus. Cove met your eyes, waiting for what you were going to say in response. We'll always be together in one way or another. Ah! He didn't know where that came from, but Cove blinked slowly, his eyes still logged on you. He's so cute. He's so cute. Goodness. Though you didn't need to see his face to know that he adored you. If there had been any room for doubt, the tender way he spoke would have filled it out. Listen, I may be a simp. What is even going on? Twy has a thing for Cove's mom. And Twy keeps talking about Cove's mom. You're one of a kind, huh? Cove beamed at you. His expression was so unlike the one he'd worn when you first found him here, swaddled in sadness and uncertainty. Yet you couldn't help but glimpse that boy once more underneath his bright expression and matured features.
Come on.
Cove rose to his feet, beckoning for you to do likewise. Our parents probably aren't gonna come running for us this. Eh? Oh my god! Mrs. Ginga! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Hello! What were you playing today, Ginga? Was it Star Wars or was it something new? Welcome everyone! My name is Elio Leppi and I am a bunny boy from outer space. And I like playing visual novels, JRPGs, and RPG Maker horror games. Welcome! We are playing iLife, and we are finishing our last step. Or almost last step, I guess I should say. We're gonna go into being a young adult now. Moving on from being 18 to 21. Elio, hello! More Star Wars. We'll be making good progress on that 4th planet now. Ooh, nice. Well, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good one. Twy has a thing for Cove's mom. Yeah, I suffer from this condition called having eyes. Jesus Christ. Isn't it from 18 to 23? Oh, was it 23? I have no idea. There's more out there for us than this time in this place alone. Let's enjoy it. Aren't stops separated by 5 years? Are they? 8, 13. Oh wow, you're right. Okay, yeah, so it would be 23. That's why Cove's mom has got it going on. Why are you bunking me? You couldn't say whether you were the one that broke into your run, if Cove had been the one to start, or if your feet had simultaneously made that choice for you both. The end result was the same, with the two of you dashing down the hill like children, but with a nostalgic revelry that could only come as an adult. Aww. As the wind whipped past you, you knew that family and friends were waiting at the end of your sprint. There were more good memories to make, after all. Oh, feet cam! Why my feet? Why are you like this? Y'all are wilding tonight. What got into all of your water supplies? Come on. Feet mentioned. Life takes another step forward. Oh, reached the end of the game. Wait? What? Oh my god. Hold on. I'll go in feet mode after this, okay? I wanna take the ending seriously.
I wake up to the colors in the sky. The day is new, the sun is bright. Like a gentle breeze, I feel at peace, I feel at ease.
Yeah, that was cute for an ending. And this song is really good.
I wanna sing along, and like the ocean flows, I'll see where I can go. Winter, spring.
Why is there someone with the same last name as me? Oh wait, that's the characters. Oh, I'm so dumb. Elio, yes, I picked up on it. Ooh. What's the name of this song? This song vibes. It's really fitting for this game. It's nice and relaxing and sweet. Title drop. Ooh, this is instrumental. I'm guessing this song is called Our Lives Will Change. I knew it was gonna say that. Something with you. I knew they were gonna say that. Elio called that they would say you in an English song. Hey! But yeah! Here you can choose which epilogue to play. No, you can only play one, and then the game will end. Enjoy. Alright, well, obviously we gotta do Cove. This game is so great. It really is. In between. Okay. So, let's see. Last time I had my hair really long. Let's change that to white. Okay, let's see. I think I'll go with... I'll go with that. I think I'll keep that as my front, but I'll do like a... Oh, a bun. A twist. I'll keep it like that. That's good. Wow, cute! Just wondering, will you be doing Baxter DLC first or Derek Epilogue first? Blah blah blah. I'm probably not gonna do Derek Epilogue, to be honest. So, Baxter. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Headscarf. Oh. Was that there before? Okay, done. Okay. There we go. Love. Some kind of creature, I think. Bunny bonk. Oh, Bop chat. What would you guys do now? The best bonk. Show Derek the respect he deserves. I'm sorry. I'm just not into Derek. Just don't feel like doing Derek's thing. Is Elio making a new character? Nah, I'm just moving on to being 23 years old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't like Derek. I'm sorry I messed with his feelings. But I only want to do Cove and Baxter. 23. I was 23 once. Worst year of my life. Genuinely. Damn. I forget how I was when I was 23. It was too long ago. I'm 23. In some timeline in our life, Derek will be relevant. Oh, you meant chat, Ellie. Oh, okay. I'm fine with you not doing Derek, yes. Okay. Yeah, Cove customization. Okay, what hair we got? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that one. The earrings. Can't really see earrings with that hair. Ooh, that's a cool. Ooh. Of course he would. He would obviously get a tattoo of that. Wait, buff, slim, buff, or slim? Let's see. That looks good. Chat was basically saying he didn't exist. Ah. Okay, I think I liked that one pants because it looks kind of like water reflections. Sea turtle tattoo, the second one. Oh? Eh? Like, not suggesting I think it looks like that. Oh, okay. wristwatch. I like that watch. It looks like a boat. Like the thing that the steerer. Wait, what does that look like on other shirts? Ah, okay. There you go. Sunglasses, damn, okay. Casual, okay. Can I change his other ones too? Since you're romantically interested in Cove and are old enough to start being physically affectionate more seriously, you can choose what initiative level he has throughout this step. Oh, okay. I think we went through all this again last time. Yeah, I think I would rather just always have the low initiative. Oh my god, that sucks. Please get rid of that tattoo. What do you mean? It looks good. Come out here just asking consent for stuff. We stand a king, yes. I love that. And so your days growing up in the loving cradle of Sunset Bird came to an end. In the years that passed since graduation, you've moved out of your childhood home and made your way in the world. I lived with a pet. Well, the wedding DLC, does this imply that we're married? It's nice that they do that. Tattoo looks good, yeah. We also stand Cove. Full arm tattoo supremacy. Tattoo looks good, but the shorts looked weird. Yeah. Elio, it's a wedding DLC. Oh, okay. I'll live with Cove, his fish, and the pet we picked. Happens during the DLC is the wedding. And you had multiple ways of earning income in the gaming industry, I guess? No. Where's the I'm a streamer industry? Is that like TV? Would you say that's TV and movie or gaming? Probably gaming. Become a tennis player. Yeah, gaming. We're gamers. They call him the little ball. Your family members went through the same kinds of leaps into independence. Liz and Lee both eventually earned degrees and started fantastic careers in new towns. But your mom's and Co's father still lived on the same street as they had for all those years before. It was comforting to you that there were some things that remained in the old neighborhood. And despite the ever-changing reality of your adult life, your friends were still your friends. Though of course, things weren't exactly the same for them either. Very recently, Terry publicly came out as a man and switched the spelling of his name to a Y instead of an I. Let's go, Terry! King shit! He also confessed his love for Miranda, which she excitedly reciprocated. They moved in together recently in the city. I'll pass on to... Oh my god! Let's go! I always did kind of ship them together. A little bit. Derek was as busy as always, but doing well. We always made an effort to keep in touch, and we even saw each other in person occasionally. Okay, gamers, time to stream some gaming content. Sorry, Cove. Too busy for wedding. One person who did disappear into the shot full of memories inside your mind was Baxter. No! After his vacation in Sunset Bird one year, he was just gone. No! That was a loss you felt. He had become someone you'd considered a friend during those days. No! Cove continued to get involved in their arguments to this day. And then there's what had become of the sad little boy you grew up with, Cove Holden. Your deep affection for him was something that continued to last unabated over the years. Hold on, will this have him confess to me if I don't choose that he's my fiance? Cove continue to get involved in their arguments to this day. The good end. No. Skill issue. A friend. Baxter has Paris. No! Okay, I'm gonna save just in case. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay. I want to be confessed to. He truly thrived in his continued efforts of cultivating loving and supportive relationships with his family and friends. Asking any of us like we know. Twy kinda knows. His personality had changed, becoming more open than ever before. Baxter went back to the Baxter timeline. Cove was a warm, inviting, considerate man who took the lessons he'd learned over the years to treat the people around him with patience and understanding. I'm assuming that if he hasn't proposed yet, he will do it in the game. Okay, yeah, I want to be proposed to in the game. When Cove eventually developed a picture of the future he wanted to have as an adult, he could see where he was coming from based on his past interests. Some 5D chess stuff. He went to college to study marine biology. Let's go, Animal King. This might come as a surprise, but as an emotional brick, I do not play romance games, let alone otome games. Well, listen, Twy has watched some people. So you're not excluding amare games like our life. You get it, Twy? This ain't an otome game, this is an amare game. His ultimate goal was set on becoming a natural resource technician, and he still volunteered with Orca when his workload allowed it. Can I work at Kite? As an adult, Cove was also able to recognize and have diagnosed that he was on the autism spectrum! Let's go, Cove! There was something that hadn't been noticed by his doctors as a child, but he was still the same Cove he always was to you, and he was just glad to understand himself better. It thrilled you to see how happy and successful he'd grown up to be. On the whole, life continued its steady beat forward, and you all went with it down the paths you chose. It was strange and wonderful. But no matter how old you got, how far you roamed, or how long you were away, the home you had in Sunset Bird still called you back eventually. Yeah, fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. I don't know what the fuck that means. Amare is a genre of games that isn't aimed towards like one like gender or whatever. Like, it's kind of similar to otome games, but it is inclusive for males, females, non-binary, stuff like that. I did not wish to learn. Well, too bad. The car rumbled down the highway. It had started to zone out when a truck in the left lane loudly zoomed past. Want to play an amare or otome game, but IDK, what would be up my alley? Well, for an otome game, I would recommend Color X Malice. Personally, I think a lot of people that maybe aren't into otome games might like that, because it kind of has like a... I don't know, I would compare it to like Your Turn to Die, kind of, because like the character has a collar strapped onto her. Yes, Color X Malice is the name of the game. Is that what you just called it? Yes, that is the name of it. Color X Malice. And yeah, it's about like this woman that's like a police woman, and there's like a group of people that are like terrorists and stuff that have been like, they've been like leaving like corpses and stuff with like, and it's hard to explain, but she winds up getting a collar put on her that will go off and kill her within like I think like a couple of days or whatever, and so she has to work with these other like people to try to track down the group and get the collar taken off of her before she dies, as well as stop some other like murders and stuff from happening. The car rumbled down the highway. He had started to zone out when a truck in the left lane loudly zoomed past. The driver didn't remark on it, just like anything else this trip. You went back to staring out the window, letting the scenery pass you by. You did appreciate the spacious back seat of your ride. You hadn't known exactly when you would be coming in, so you had decided to use a ride app rather than ask your moms to pick you up. Me. It had turned out to be a convenient choice. You looked forward to surprising your parents at the door. You smiled at the thought of their faces lighting up. Luckily, this hasn't been that big of a trip for you. Yo, shouldn't you be in the driving seat? No, Cove drives the street everywhere. Excuse me, it's a Lyft? It's an Uber? I won't go to Uber driver. Yeah, your turn to die, you say. Yeah, it's very kind of similar, like, setup for Collar X Malice, but executed differently, since it's all like policemen and stuff. You lived close enough to the travel. You lived close enough that the travel hadn't turned into a big production. However, you didn't make the occasion mundane. For once, your moms had decided to have a modest celebration dinner for their anniversary. Can we get McDonald's? I want some McDonald's right now. I'll try it out. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I'd like to stream it someday, but I never did get to finish it. Unlike when you were growing up and they preferred not to make a big deal out of it, this year they were comfortable having a party. As time went on, they had found being the center of attention easier to handle. You're happy to see it. With this going on, there's no way that either you or Liz would miss your mom's anniversary. Aww, both of you made plans to come back home for it. You see. Executed differently don't remind me of the executions. Probably played this for an Amare game. You didn't hear from Liz about her exact schedule, but you hadn't shared yours either. Well, that was for an Otome game, but for like an Amare game, the only games I can think of off the top of my head that are an Amare game, well, like, this was the one game that made me aware of the term Amare, but I think Backstage Pass might count as Amare, but still kind of Otome, because like you can like date a girl and you can also have an ace relationship with someone without it being, you know, because one of the characters you can date in Backstage Pass is Ace, or you can just not date anyone at all and go for one of the career paths in that game, because you can choose to be an actor, a makeup artist, all that. A director, I think, was one of them. So I guess like that one is still not quite as inclusive as our life is for Amare, since you still do play as a girl in that. But that's the other one I think of that could count as Amare. It reminded you of when you were kids and both knew to show up for dinner, but didn't keep each other in the loop for each other's pre-dinner plans. This is the same concept after all. Some things stayed the same, and yet it was definitely different from when you would see your sister every day and knew sort of what she was doing anyways from osmosis. Today you had an idea. So Cove gets a master in sea biology and ends up as a Lyft driver, you say? Too real. Are we there yet? Maybe. Things are always changing. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, am I spelling Amare? Oh no, it's Amare. That's how you spell it. Oh wait, there Elio is. He's in the passenger seat. Hey! You mused on how at times it was hard to believe you didn't live with your parents anymore. Yet you couldn't imagine going back and living as a kid under their rules. Oh, I think my my camera stopped working. Give me 1 second. Yeah, my camera stopped. Oh, did I unplug it? Oh, there we go. There you go. Okay. The rest of the drive flew by. Your silent driver provided a smooth ride. No sharp turns or hard stops jostled you out of your own head. Alright, but anyway, I think I am gonna end here for our life anyway. So I'm gonna stop here, because it is getting late. Camera is shocked by the picture. Hey! Your silent driver, yeah, thank fucking God. Yeah, thank God it's not another one of those Lyft drivers that tells me so many things I don't want to know. But anyway, that will be it for our life for today. So thank you everyone for coming, and we're gonna do art time now. So let me turn on some music. Bum bum ba 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 bum. That's a little loud. Let me turn that down. Okay, so it is art time now. At the end of every stream, we do art time. If you have any art that you would like to share, you can join the Discord and post in the art time thread, which should be when you hover over the art general. You should see the thread for it for submissions. You can submit art, memes, pictures, videos, music, as long as it's something you made. Unless it's a commission and you got permission from the person to share it and give them proper credit. But yeah, let me pull this thing up. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let me just scroll up. So our first piece of art is by NN Twine. And let's see. Twi to Elio talking about himself. Oh dear, gorgeous. Twi to Elio talking about math. You fucking donkey. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. And then we got art by Kitbees. Oh! Chiaki button art. Ooh, that's really cute. I had no idea Kitbees was doing Danganronpa. Are they gonna do like V3 ones? Like Oma or Kaito? That'd be nice. She's looking really cute. Where's the hug routine? I demand a hug routine. Nanami. So cute. Chiaki is the only V3 one. Chiaki's not from V3 though. Yes, good art. Good art, Kitties. It's very cute. And then we got... Oh! They finished the Yo Hate Them art! Look at that! I love how the sky is like changing colors. Oh, the only Danganronpa one. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, look at that. The sky looks so pretty. The clouds and the light coming off of his like his Dendro stuff. And the lighting on him too, like especially on the abs. Looks really good. I'll hate them, my beloved. This came out really good. Really pretty. Go ahead and retweet, please. Yeah, the background and stuff looks amazing. Alright, on to our next one. This is also by Twi. What is this? Elio being hit by Thundercross split attack for that 1137th time. Unable to recover. Retired. Oi! Ichifuno Mitaya. I'm gonna dip. Have some good arts. Hey, thank you for coming by, Waffles. See you later. Have a good night. And then we got art by Overtaker. Elio. Hey. Yup. That did happen today. Yeah. Be sure to read the rules if you join the Discord. Don't just verify without reading the rules. Boy. Let's see. Got some more art by Twy. Fell for it like a fool. Elliot. Hey! Hey! Perfect. I hate it. Good meme, I guess. Why? Got another thing by Overtaker. Elio when he eats nuggies. Hey! What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not even safe from it for art time. What the hell? I fell for it. Elio getting trolled. I even did a good meme to cover it up. Why would you do this to me, Overtaker? I'm not sorry. Good meme, I guess. Good meme, I guess, Overtaker. Some art I made Luki for his graduation. One is based off the graduation card outfit, and the other off a character in my comic. Ooh. Ooh, that's a really good, like, face mask. Ooh. What they cooking? What they cooking? It's like chat is fighting Elio as a boss. The boss music fits. Yo, they cooking. They're serving up looks. Yeah, nice. I like the headwear and stuff. The colors are very cool too. It's like a nice little texture here. Or like, is that like, I'm not sure what texture that is, but it looks really nice. And then this one. What's that say? The world. Oh, let's make the world a better. Oh, a butter place. That's cute. It's a little cook apron. Yeah, the apron. So my online older bro, Maruki Luki. He is gonna be a chef. Well, congratulations. They look really cool. I really like their face masks. Looks awesome. I feel like Elio should follow the thread. Carefully, swiftly approach. Eh? Nani? What did you do, Twy? Luki Maruki's OC Luki, or an alternate version where he became the demon of gluttony instead of gaining his mom's traits and becoming a demon of lust. The start is still in beta. Why did you redeem? You fell for it, fool. Ah! You fell. Hey! That's not fair. You can't Thundercross split attack just by saying things that start with TCSA. That's not fair. But anyway, the Luki art looks really cute. I love this shirt. Very princely. Like a princely chef of hell. I like it. I love the little L on like the little apron. And the little buddy that's like twirling around his legs. Looks really nice. And let's see, what else is here? What is this? It's for Condover. I just noticed that name. Okay, this is by Sumdorf. Oh my god. What the fuck? little. Yeah, this is themed after military uniforms and chef uniform. I'm giving this to Elio. That was too high concept. Thank you. I don't know, Elio. Dwarf literally said TCSA ego earlier and it was accepted. Well, that makes sense. Because we've established TCSA. But, like, just saying everything that starts with a TCSA, just like words, and saying that's a TCSA, I feel like that's scraping a bit too much. You know? Yeah. I think you're running out of content. Time cop shit attack. Yeah. TCSA. Now that one is a bit more acceptable because you end with attack. But like if it's just words that start with TCSA, nah. That doesn't feel right. You can make anything a Thunderclaw split attack then. I could say, thank Christ. Thank Christ Sandalphon attacks. And you could be like, oh wait, well no, that's the wrong one. What's a, thank Christ, Sunny. Twy can see. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Thunderquack spit attract. Thank Christ Saturday arrived. Yeah, stuff like that. That's like, you know. But anyway, that will be it for stream for today. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Be sure to drink, take your medication, and eat and all that good stuff. Take care of yourself. I am dying. Good night. See you guys later.